Hello, I'm Brian Tracy, and welcome to the Brian Tracy Show. Today we have a remarkable man, one of the top Amazon marketing experts in the world today. His name is Sam Cohen, and he has many, many years of experience in sales and marketing, as I found in commercial real estate, which is where I started many years ago. Sam, thank you very much for being here.
Pleasure to be here. It's an honor to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. I love sales and marketing guys, hustlers.
Yes.
And I can just see that all over you. Brooklyn, New Jersey, don't get in your way.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. So tell me a little bit about what you do and about yourself.
Sure. So we started our Amazon business about 5.5 years ago, March of 2011. We really took the bull by the horns, and we learned how to do everything with regards to selling on Amazon as a third-party seller.
Yes.
Today we're in the top 1% of all Amazon sellers with gross sales of over $20 million a year. But what I'm really passionate about is my consulting business. We started that about 1.5 years ago in March of 2015, and it's really allowed us to change people's lives. We're teaching people how to make money by selling online. We're teaching people about e-commerce. We're teaching people how to take charge of their lives, how to take charge of their financial freedom, take charge of their time, and really be their own bosses.
Well, so you started off 5 years ago, and you finally developed the magic sauce. And
yes.
Now you make it available to others.
We're learning new stuff every day. Amazon's a very dynamic marketplace, and the rules are constantly evolving, just like any other business. But we're in the trenches with our clients. We're doing all the things our clients are doing, and we have a good relationship with Amazon. So we have a lot of information that's not readily available to the public.
That's really great. Many years ago, I met a man who'd studied success for 50 years, more, and he had discovered 1,000 success principles. And I asked him what was the most important principle he ever discovered, and he said, learn from the experts. He said, you'll never live long enough to figure it all out for yourself. So find someone who's an expert, who's probably paid the blood, toil, tears, and sweat to get those lessons, and is now sharing them, so you can save yourself years of hard work getting to the same level.
Absolutely, and I've followed you for about 25 years. I'm 43 years old. I followed people like Tony Robbins, Jack Canfield, and it's really amazing how you can accelerate the learning curve by learning from people who've done it before you.
Yes.
And it really makes things a lot easier if you can learn from other people's mistakes.
Yeah, well, the University of Chicago did a study and found the difference between the top 20% and the bottom 80% is that the bottom 80% stop learning after their first year of work, and the top 20% continue learning all their lives.
That's amazing.
So tell me, let's talk about your mission, your vision, your purpose. Why are you doing this? What do you want to create or accomplish?
So when I started my business, there was nothing out there to help me figure things out. I was a man on an island. It was complete isolation. I'm sure every entrepreneur has experienced that. And it really took me, a lot of 18-hour days to figure out what the heck I was doing. And, because of that, I'm stronger for it. But there was a lot of times where I could have used some guidance, I could have used some help, and there was no information, there was no family, there was no community, and that's what we built now with our 200 clients. Is somewhere for them to go when they run into an obstacle and they're not sure how to deal with it. We're able to help them navigate the waters, right. And we're able to help them, get past certain issues that are going to come up during their business. So it's really been amazing to see the transformation in people's lives after we work with them for a year or so. They're now able to be financially independent. They're now able to be more present with their family or their friends or their hobbies, and they're able to be their own bosses, which to me is worth more than all the money in the world. To not have to answer to someone, to be able to make your own decisions and live by those decisions is really, it's a blessing.
So you're doing some unique things that make you really different from anybody else in this industry, which is why you've been so successful. So what are they?
So we do a lot of outside the box, but well within the rules types of things. We do a lot of different types of sourcing. We do things called retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. We do private label. We do wholesale. We do closeouts and liquidations. We have different proprietary software that we use for our business that helps us find certain products that we could resell quickly and profitably. We also know most of the tricks for listing things and getting them to sell on Amazon with regards to keywords, search engine optimization, sales rank and velocity. We understand all the Amazon rules and all the fees, which can be complicated at times. And I have an amazing staff that's helped me grow my business to the level that it's at. And now we're morphing into more of a consulting business with the Amazon business as a secondary business.
Wow.
So
now, can you give me a success story of one of your clients who came to you, was struggling, and then after you helped them, they were successful?
Sure. So we had one client who approached me last year. His name is Michael. He's in his 50s, so he's a grandfather. And he really hit rock bottom. He had just lost his house to a foreclosure, and he had heard about Amazon, but he wasn't sure how to succeed. And he borrowed a little bit of money from a family member, and he came to me and he said, "I really need your help. I've been down and out the last 7 or 8 years. It's been a struggle to make money, and I really can use some guidance." And I agreed to work with him. And within 1 year, he sold over $2 million worth of product on Amazon, which means he probably netted about $400,000 in profit after all his fees and expenses. And this is a guy who was having a hard time getting a job, making 50 to 100 grand. So to see what that did for him and his family and his life is to me is priceless.
Wow, you turned his life around.
Yes. It's a blessing from God to be able to help people, and it's a blessing, the opportunity that we have with e-commerce.
Wonderful. Now, how can people get a hold of you if they want to learn more about your services?
So we have a website. It's AmazonConsultingExperts.com. The acronym is ACE, which is how we call our program, the ACE program. And we're available to speak. I'm available to do consultations with people, and I have a staff of about 30 plus people that work with me. Right now we have about 200 clients for our annual membership. And God willing, by this time next year, we'll have 1,000.
Wow.
And
so you just come to ACE, or?
You go to AmazonConsultingExperts.com is the website. We also have our office phone number is 732-695-6355. And you can speak to any one of my staff, and they'll be able to set up an appointment with me. If you want to find out more about the program, there's videos online that I've done with regards to the value proposition that we offer. And there's plenty of free videos that I've done online on YouTube and various other platforms speaking about how to grow your e-commerce business.
That's great. Now, if you could just give one piece of advice to everybody who's watching this who wants to be more successful in the future, what would it be?
So I would have to say it's, continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to read, continue to research. The world is changing. It's moving more and more towards e-commerce. And I feel if you don't get yourself into e-commerce, you're going to become extinct. The entire world is changing more towards e-commerce, and it's in everyone's best interest to learn how to monetize that and leverage that to their advantage going forward.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much,
My
Sam.
pleasure.
That's
My
really
pleasure.
great stuff.
My pleasure.